Hey everyone, Swamp Fox here. We're going to be working on the Sojourner achievement for Hallowfall now. Pretty sure I'm still saying that right, I hope. Anyway, first one is Light to Velhan's Claim. The starting quest is Lights Out. Find it over here at Laurel's Crossing.
Shift in your
Agor Iron Bond?
Stay productive
Lights
in the
out.
light.
Name's Agor.
Vigilant
I try to keep
in
tabs
the
on
light.
lamplighters in the field and assess what areas of Hallowfall may be in need of their aid. Dawn Tower fell dark at Velhan's Claim a few weeks ago. Based on what's been happening around Hallowfall, it's probably because of the rising tide of Cobus. Lamplighters Tainor and Amira are heading there. This might be more than even two lamplighters together can handle. Will you meet them there and help them restore the light at Velhan's Claim?
Stay alert.
I wonder how they built the Dawn Tower. Especially so quickly. I mean, they must have been down here pretty quick, because that's a giant-ass cathedral that they built at the top of that tower. Or mountain. Oh, whoops. I flew right past it. Why didn't you guys say something? Just gonna get this piece of candy. I've not gone to light Velhan's Claim Dawn Tower before. I wonder if I'll meet Velhan himself. May not be the honor you think it is. What? Every Arathi knows that Velhan's leadership is the Day of Darkness.
There is always hope if we choose
Lights
to
out.
look for it.
Pleased to meet you, Helmshammer. I'm Tainor. This is Amira. The Dawn Tower at Velhan's Claim went dark a while ago, and with all that's been happening, we are only just getting here to help. We did some scouting, and it seems the area is overrun with Cobus. I imagine Velhan's holed up inside instead of fighting them off. Good thing for his people that we're here, and it's better still that you along helping. Better still to have you along helping.
If the shadows find you, call.
If it leads, it bleeds. Everything rises and falls on leadership, Helmshammer. With a good leader, a unit can achieve almost anything. With a bad leader, chaos ensues and the success moves out of reach. I've seen that firsthand. Without leaders, the Cobus siege will break like a wave and everything else we do here becomes easier. I've seen 3 Cobus who seem to be leading the others. Let me mark their locations on your map. Deal with them and we'll be much more able to help Velhan's Claim.
Don't despair. The shadows
Mira.
sense it.
Stay alert.
How did you become a lamplighter? Like everyone here, I came to Hallowfall with the Armada, seeking the source of the Emperor's vision. We were all sure it was going to lead us to glorious battle of Renalash. Instead, a lot of our ships crashed when we were teleported underground, and the rest of us have been here since. Having no night was an adjustment, but when the crystal darkened a few years later, I'd never been more afraid. I found my way through that fear by helping others. Over time, it became more and more clear that my place here was with the Lamplighters. Having a purpose keeps the fear at bay. Who's in charge? You or Tainor? We're working together to protect and bring light to those in need. No one's in charge. We cooperate and watch each other's backs. Tainor has been a Lamplighter longer than me, and I've learned a great deal working with him. Though I think he'd say he's learned a lot from me as well. We work together, though. Neither of us is over the other. Cage match.
Beware the shadows.
When we were scouting before you arrived, we saw a lot of cages set up around Velhan's claim. Typically, the Kobus use these to hold their victims until they're needed for ritual sacrifice. Sacrifices lead to lots of other dark activities, not the least of which is eating the victims. Oh, lovely. Let's get ahead of that. Let's get ahead of all that. Take my torch and destroy the cages, so we don't have to see that happen to anyone from Velhan's claim.
Always be prepared.
Glad to see one of you. I'm guessing the newer one? The older lamplighter might not be happy to... I'm guessing Velhan was a piss poor leader of Tainor. I'm not a betting man. What? I definitely hit both. I think it's funny that they have the deep stalkers like use Arathi illusion to like fish for you. God damn it, whoever's flying through Tannen Jungle, stop it. Where's the other one?
Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
Maximilian.
Beware the shadows.
If it leads, it bleeds. Excellent. That will put us and the Kobus on more even footing, at least in terms of leadership. They still outnumber us by a lot, but one thing at a time.
Belladar shine on you.
Cage match.
For the Empire.
Good work. Without their cages, the Kobus won't be able to take prisoners. No prisoners means no foul rituals, and preventing those gives us better chance of saving the people at Velhan's claim.
Stay productive in the light.
Situational
Vigilant in the
awareness.
night.
Regardless of what history Tainor and Velhan have between them, they need to take care of the people here at Velhan's claim. Helmshammer, will you please check in with the families here? Let them know we're here to help. See if they're worried or need anything, and reassure them that the Lamplighters will drive back the Kobus.
When the star shifts, seek shelter.
We are the seekers of light.
And find Maxim.
Always be
Guessing
prepared.
that's like his son or dog or something.
In hardship, kindness.
Yeah, what is the story? Okay, this is a big task, even for a pair of lamplighters. There's a lot of cobus surrounding Velhan's claim. What's the history? There's definitely history, but my history isn't the public version. That paints him as a hero. Velhan was my captain back in service on the Indomitable. We were out of patrol looking for any signs of encroaching threats, Nerubians, Fungarians, or anything else that might come at us from these caverns we were still getting to know. We hadn't encountered the cobus yet. Things went well enough for most of our patrol until the crystal change. This was the first time it had ever happened. After years of steady, unwavering light, we all froze. None of us had any idea what this meant. Velhan was the first to move, after I'm not sure how long. He said we had to get back to Moreldar to protect the city from whatever was happening. Brave, I guess, but without Beladar's light, hit an outcropping of rock we couldn't see. Broke it loose, in fact. It crashed into the water down below, but not before tearing our envelope and putting a hole in the bow. That was the start of a wild ride down. Two things you shouldn't combine, falling and darkness. Not all of us lived through it, but our impact wasn't the end of the nightmare. Oh god. What else could go wrong? You'd think that would be the worst, but Velhan learned the wrong lesson from what happened. Instead of evaluating before acting, he chose not to act. We were in a broken ship, many of us injured, and when we should have started finding our way to safety, he decided we should stay and wait for help. And for the first time, the cobus were coming ashore. We couldn't even see them in the darkness. Our first indication of trouble was the screams of a crewmate carried away. Tainer sighs. The report Velhan made back at Moreldar was very different from what happened.
Find
That-
joy in the flame's light.
Sounds right. Anyway, the family's right. Right.
There is always hope.
I'm confident
if you
Duke
choose to
Velhan has
look
things
for
well
it.
in hand. He's a great leader. You know, it's because of his leadership that relatively few of his Arathi were lost at Velhan's fall. Yeah.
Beladar shine on you.
Step into the
I'll be
light.
honest, I'm going pretty crazy. How long does he think he can stay cooped up in here? Even if our food doesn't run out, I'm worried that bringing my family here was a mistake.
May the shadows pass you by.
I trust Velhan to lead us when we moved our family here from Moreldor, but all he's done is stay inside and tell us to wait. Does he think the cobus will just go?
Keep an eye on the Dawn Towers.
Greetings, outsider.
Confident. Oh wait, never mind.
For the
I
Empire.
already read that. We're a child.
Monsters mean
What's gonna happen? Can we play outside again?
when the starships get to shelter.
Don't want to get eaten. I'm so glad the lamplighters are here. We've been shut inside for weeks, and the cobus have had us under siege for most of that.
Don't despair. The shadows sense it.
We are the holders of hope.
We've been locked up here for weeks. It's getting hard to stay sane, honestly. And then the alternative seems to be getting killed or eaten by the cobus.
Walk in the light.
The flame burns for all of us.
Everyone knows what a great hero Duke Velhan is. I'm sure he's got a plan to take care of the cobus. What if he doesn't? What if he's as scared as we are, but just chooses not to show it?
When the starships
Maybe he's just an idiot.
seek shelter.
Like most leadership.
Feel the warmth of the sacred flame. Find joy in the flame's light. In hardship, kindness.
Your dad is not a hero, buddy.
Are you from above?
I'm Max. My dad is the leader. And a great hero. Oh, I know everything's going to be fine. My dad will beat the cobus here, just like he did when the crystal first went dark. He's just waiting for the right time. I hope I can be a hero like him today.
Oh, have a shadow, buddy.
Maybe not quite like buddy. What else is up here? Yeah, they got plenty of food. I didn't know there was a top to this tower that had another way up. That's kind of neat. That way they're not trapped. They have an escape route.
Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
I mean, he should probably defend a little bit. These guys got size and they're fighting back the
May the
Cobus.
shadows pass you by.
Situational awareness. We're here to help, but I've learned in the past that there are times hope and reassurance can be the most urgent need. While you were talking with the residents, Taynor and I have determined what our next steps are going to be. We need to give the people room to breathe, but also need to prepare them to fight.
For the Empire.
Spears for fears.
Stay productive in the light.
It seems Velhan and his
Vigilant in the
followers
night.
hoped they could live in peace here. They were so sure they could, in fact, that they didn't bring any weapons with them. This is a problem. With the Cobus attacking now, but the Cobus can actually solve it for us. Brought plenty of spears for their siege on Velhan's claim, and spear will skewer a Cobus just as well as a human. Head out there and gather some spears for the people, and they won't have to be so afraid. Yeah, spears are great if you're for a militia.
Outsiders are a welcome surprise.
Reclaiming Velhan's claim. The problem I see, Helmshammer, is the Cobus. There's just so many of them. Everyone here was serving in the Empire's military when we arrived in Hallowfall. They may be rusty now, but they've all trained before and they know how to be dangerous. But we need to eliminate every disadvantage, including the Cobus numbers, so head out there and even up the numbers. Amir and I will keep everyone safe here.
Walk in
Oh,
the
okay,
light.
I'll just go murder their whole army. Okay guys, I'll do everything myself. Oh crap, I killed the chickens. Sorry. Not much of an ambush. Definitely saw him coming. Gross. Three more? Shit. Oh. Didn't realize it was kind of rare. Or not rare, but quest guy.
You carry your torch, you light the city.
We are the holders of hope.
You know, I've hated the Cobus ever since they were dragging my fellow stalwarts into the night as dinner guests. Hopefully because of the work you've done, that won't happen to any of the citizens of Velhan's claim.
Find joy in the flame's light.
May the shadows
Robots
pass
giving you
by.
trouble, soon the people of Velhan's claim will be the ones giving them trouble.
Beware the
Good work,
shadows.
Helmshammer. That's exactly what we need to not just drive the Cobus back today, but to make sure the people of Velhan's claim can defend themselves in the future.
Always be prepared.
Teach a man to fish.
Stay alert.
Helmshammer, the people of Velhan's claim have been locked up inside, afraid of the dark for too long, and there's plenty to fear out there, but these are capable, strong people. They should be driving the Cobus away, not hiding behind their walls. Get these spears to the people of Velhan's claim. They've learned to hide from their problems, but we'll give them the means to take their lives back.
May the shadows pass you by.
Am I gonna give one to the kid that was running around?
There is always hope if we choose to look for it.
Beware the shadows.
If the shadows find you, call.
Beladar shift in your favor.
We burn brightly together.
It's only
May
fair I give
Valadar
this
stay
back
in
to
the
one of the
light.
Cobas.
Keep an eye on the Dawn Towers.
If the shadows find you, call.
Oh, that can't be good.
Greetings, outsider. Beware the shadows. Stay alert.
I think now we'll see them acting very differently, now that they're armed. There's something about knowing you can take care of yourself, that you can handle your own problems, and you don't need anyone to rescue you. Of course, we lamplighters will always be there to help, but it's very likely that we won't be needed next time.
When the star shifts, seek shelter.
Feel the warmth of the sacred flame.
Crash recovery. A lot of things went wrong when the Indomitable crashed Helmsheimer, but the most upsetting one is that when the order was finally given to make our way back to Moreldar, we couldn't honor our fallen comrades. It seems the Cobus reanimated our fallen stalwarts, who now wander the Indomitable in the ghastly skeletal form. Take back their tinderboxes. We can deliver those to the sacred flame, they'll finally be free after all these years. The one that got away. Helmsheimer, my son is out with the Cobus. He convinced the other kids they should sneak out with him to fight, so they should be brave like my dad. When they met a Cobus, the others all ran back here, while he ran toward the crashed ship to lead the way. I have not handled myself bravely, Helmsheimer. The story of the Indomitable says I was a hero. Those lies were my report. If there was ever a time to step up, it's now. But I'm no match for the Cobus alone. Come with me, Helmsheimer. Help me save Maximilian.
Always be prepared. We are the Seekers of Light. Stay alert.
These guys aren't gonna help? I mean,
Velladar
kids
shine
in
on you.
trouble. Like, it's kind of like their shtick, you know? How did the Indomitable get the hell up here?
Have you seen any spooky stuff?
I mean, Maximilian's right there. Shouldn't we? Help him?
I need to get closer. Too far away. I'm out of range.
Get over here, you beautiful blue monster. I mean, of course you ran. Those guys are big. I think that that one dude's bugged. Get this Dawn Tower backlit. You know, like I feel like that's the first thing we should have done is bring the light back.
May Beladar
Did you
stay
find
in the
those
light.
tinderboxes?
We're all down
The
here
flame
together.
burns for us all, Helmshammer. I wish I could have saved them that night, but I'm glad we'll be able to honor their memories. It's what we all would want if that happens to us.
If the shadows find you, call.
Helmshammer, I hate to think what would have happened to Maximilian without your help. I also know I would be the same coward had you, Tainor, Amira not come to help Velhan's claim. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to approach everything differently going forward. Thank you. What's the future for Velhan's claim? Velhan's claim was built on lies. Lies I told and lies I allowed people to tell around me. I take responsibility for that. It's going to be rebuilt on two things, truth and courage. People have to know the story of the Indomitable and how I failed that night. They have to know that the claim won't be safe or idyllic. There will be more Cobus, perhaps other threats, and we'll need to fight to protect it. If they wish, I'll step down from leading. They'll continue to have me, though. I'll be honest with them about risks and hardship, and we'll work together to face them courageously.
Stay productive in the light.
Atta girl.
Vigilant in the night.
The one that got away. I know it sounds trite, Helmshammer, but I could never thank you enough for getting Max home safely. Through all this, you've also shown me I need to be out front, leading the way for my people. I've seen there are outcomes worse than death. I can't undo the mistakes I've made in the past, but I can be certain not to repeat the pattern.
May the shadows pass you by.
Beladar shift in your favor.
We are the holders of hope.
Lamp lit. The Cobus normally live deep underwater, Helmshammer. When Beladar is at its brightest, they don't bother us. Other sources of bright light will usually keep them away, but definitely weaken them. Oh. Will usually... I think they meant to say that they won't keep them away. But as lamplighters, we not only go into the dark to protect those in need, but we provide them light that will keep them safe. Go set up these torches along the perimeter, then meet us up at the Dawn Tower behind Velhan's claim.
Don't despair. The shadows sense it. In hardship, kindness. We're all down here together.
When the star shifts.
So just having a torch? I feel like the light would draw in people, not keep... I mean, most of the stuff down in the deep parts of the sea uses light as like a fishing tool, you know? The angler fish.
I'm out of range.
Outsiders are a
Lighting the
welcome
Dawn Tower will
surprise.
give the people of Velhan's claim a real advantage over the Cobus. Say nothing of igniting their hopes and instilling courage.
Keep an eye on the Dawn Towers.
Greetings, outsider.
There is always hope if we choose to look for it.
That lit well enough? Anything down here? See, they've got arms. Why did I have to collect all those spears if this basement's full of weapons?
The flame burns for all of us.
You saved my son, Helmshammer. You broke the spine of the attack on our home, gave us what we need to fight. You helped me be the leader I had pretended I was. Thank you. The Lamplighters will always have allies in Velhan's claim. Well, I hope so. They're your only protectors.
For the Empire.
Well, then make a pretty solid offhand. Well, we got part 1 done.